Plainville, I want to take this opportunity to thank you for having me as a candidate. I felt that it's not useful to have only one person on the ballot. That was my number one goal for running. And nothing against my opponent, but at the same time, democracy is 2 people running, or 4 people, or 8 people, and whittling it down. So during my time as select board, I am proud of a lot of the accomplishments that were reached, done. Things that Plainville was having a problem with are resolved now. I feel that when Mr. Noble came on board, it changed a lot of the complexity of the town of Plainville. I did fight for Mr. Noble. I think I was the leading person getting him to come to Plainville. I'm very, very happy that he's in Plainville. Plainville has made great strides with him. I know that there's more strides to do. So the idea is, what I'm looking for is the people to put me in there so I can be a conservative person, because I am conservative more than anybody else, and I know there's very hard times on decisions to be made in the next 3 years. So that's why I'm looking for the vote of the Plainville people, and I thank Plainville for this opportunity.
I want to echo the thanks to Plainville for the trust you placed in me 6 years ago and the opportunity to ask for your vote again. We have an important choice here. We both talked about our problems, but you have the chance to vote for someone who's worked tirelessly to address them. Someone who recognized our lack of financial guidelines, allowed the creation of some of our fiscal problems, and wrote policies to protect us against that. Someone who dug into our connection and capacity charges and pushed for developers to pay a more equitable share of the burden so we have money to address our I&I problems. Someone who reaches out to our surrounding towns and our area legislatures to collaborate, and who has spoken for our town in forums from Plainville to Beacon Hill on all manner of issues which impact us. Someone not afraid to own our problems and bring those challenges to our meetings so that we can work to address them. There are 2 things that make me very proud, and for me are key report cards for you to judge. The first is the unrequested credit rating upgrade by Moody's, which cited our strong financial performance as well as the positive growth trends. The second is that we have the lowest average residential tax bill of any of our surrounding communities, while still providing the services our residents expect and deserve. We have managed to right-size our budget without burdening our residents with out-of-control taxes. I use the word "we" a lot there because it is all about we. We have a wonderful group of boards and committees in town. It's not my job to tell them what to do, but to ensure they have the support they need to continue doing their outstanding work, and that we have policies and goals for the town that allow us to work together. These challenges we face will require the best of all of us, and will require a leader who can work with everyone to bring the best forward. If you believe our improved financial condition, the maintenance of a relatively low tax burden, the improvements in our water quality and other infrastructure, the report card of our improved credit rating, the improved morale and effectiveness of our town departments are worthwhile, then vote for more of that. You know me from years of service in this town, at church, at the PAL, at Town Park and the food pantry, and you hopefully know my love of Plainville and the integrity of my commitment to it. Are we better off now than we were 6 years ago? I believe the answer is an unequivocal yes, and I believe I've earned your trust and your vote. Let's not look backwards. Let's keep moving Plainville forward. Please vote for Jeff on April 1st.